Fort Stockton, Texas. We are out of here. About 300 miles to San Antonio, New Braunfels, outside of San Antonio. And we are in business here. So hopefully about a 4-hour ride. Just depends on speed limits and all that good stuff. So all right. 10 East. Home away from home. I don't think I've turned the wheel once in 15 miles. But some pretty nice views this morning. It's about 8:30, 15 miles east of Fort Stockton, Texas. Some beautiful kind of mesas, I guess you call them. I have a feeling this is also going to be my view for the next 4.5 hours or so. I don't know, we'll see. Kind of changes on this road about every hour. Pretty cool roaming hills out here. Gone about 80 miles so far this morning. It's only about 81 degrees out. So pretty nice. Have not seen a town anywhere for the last hour. It's just been only people I've seen are people on the freeway. All right, here in beautiful Sonora, Texas, about halfway between Fort Stockton and New Braunfels, outside of San Antonio. Um, Actually, I kind of wish I had a little more time to explore around here. It's pretty beautiful. Looks like there's some caverns nearby and some other stuff, but nonetheless, just hanging here, get some gas, a little energy drink, and water. You may hear the Google Maps here going because I think I'm going to try to make this without stopping the rest of the way. We'll see what the gas situation is. But, um, yeah, so, anyways, it's warming up a little bit. So, don't really feel it on the bike, only when I'm just standing still. So let's oh, it's kind of looks like it's kind of a cool little town over here. All right, I think we're okay here. Yep.
Head southwest on US 277 south toward
That's
Northwest
it.
8th Street, Sergeant Shane Fulmer Avenue. Turn right onto North Water Avenue. In 600 feet, turn left onto the I-10 East ramp.
There you go. That's what we're doing. I-10 East.
Turn left onto the I-10 East ramp, then merge onto I-10 East.
Mm-hmm. Boy, the roads have been smooth here, like really smooth. And doing 25 miles an hour here as we enter the freeway. Great. But super smooth roads. It's pretty awesome.
Continue on I-10 East for 136 miles.
That's it, 136 miles. All right, we got everything. Got a cell phone. By the way, this cell phone is being held on by Peak Design. Super cool. Have had zero problems. It's a magnet kind of holder. Did a bunch of research, read and watched all kinds of reviews of all different kinds of things. A little pricier, but man, it's worked great. And just one hand release, kind of press some buttons in the back, it releases the magnets. Anyways, so usually when I get within the last, tank full or whatever, then I'll turn on Google Maps. We'll go from there. So, anyways, this has been the scenery for basically the last 150 miles. And I think I have about 180 more to go. So, just about halfway. Hopefully pulling in around, I don't know, 2 o'clock or so this afternoon. Just kind of depends on the traffic situation. So, that's it. That's all I got. Pretty amazing how the scenery's changed here. Getting a lot more grass and trees. I believe this is considered hill country. We just passed, I think it's called Fredericksburg. We're about 87 miles outside of San Antonio. But really, beautiful day for riding. Just wide open. Not too many trucks on the road, even though there's one here right in front of me. But started the day and still a bit of kind of desert actually, and just it's been kind of cool to see the changing shrubbery and actual trees, not just bushes, as you can see. So, anyways, it's really neat to see this. But before, like when you get outside of El Paso, it looks like they literally just kind of laid pavement in the desert. There's no real median, just kind of dirt. Now there's actually guardrails. Looks like a regular freeway now. But nonetheless, beautiful day. Actually, that's the first cloud that I've been in all day, actually. So, got about another, I don't know, maybe hour and change of riding. I think we might be going into some of the ranch country. The Google Maps is taking me kind of a back way to my buddy Dan's place in New Braunfels. So he said it's going to be picturesque. So look forward to seeing that shortly. Give you a nice view here over this hill country. First time I've seen a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit since I've been in Texas. Guess we're getting closer to civilization. We are here in the town of Bernie, although it's spelled sort of like Bourne. Got off the freeway. Looked like there was some accidents and whatever around San Antonio, so we're going to take the back roads here and see what's going on. Got about 40 miles to New Braunfels and a hot tub and swimming pool. Hopefully some good ribs and brisket. So, I guess this is the small town of Bernie. Black Rifle coffee. All right. Google Maps.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Texas 46 East River Road.
Cute little town. And we'll come back later this week and check this out. It's only 40 minutes, 40 miles.
Turn left onto Texas 46 East River Road. Continue on Texas 46 East for 18 miles.
All right, 18 miles. But we're behind a dump truck, and hopefully we're not going to do 15 miles an hour for 15 miles. Nice little river here. It's a nice little place. Some outdoor seating if you feel like sitting in 90-degree heat. All right. Beginning of summer in Bernie, Texas. Dodging Duck Brewery. That's cool. Apparently there's some wineries out here. So, check that out. We're about 30 miles outside of New Braunfels, Texas, where I'm headed. I'm going to stay for the next week or so. There's some real beautiful 2-lane highway here on Texas 46 highway, I guess. So, I guess this is still considered hill country, as I'm seeing some store names with hill country on it, but nonetheless. Another nice day. Well, a lot of traffic out here today. I guess it's a Friday. Maybe it's the first Friday that kids are out of school also around here, but kind of cool to see a lot of bikers out on this back, basically country road. So, probably about 15 minutes before I get to my destination. And just enjoying scenery, seeing a lot of other bikers, enjoying this beautiful Friday afternoon.
You'll
I cannot believe that I have ridden about 1,300 miles in the last 3 days. That's nuts to think that a year ago I didn't even own a motorcycle. I hadn't taken the motorcycle safety program. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure that getting a motorcycle was even in my thought process. And I'd always been thinking about getting one, but a year ago, wasn't even quite there yet. So, just an awesome trip going from San Diego on the ocean over the mountains there, and then basically mostly desert all the way here. Some mountains, but sort of like mainly desert. Um, by the way, it's about 95 degrees out here, and since I'm not doing 80 miles an hour, I'm actually sweating a little bit. I'm not getting quite the airflow that I was getting on the freeway. So, um, anyways, Google Maps should be yelling at.
In a quarter
There we
mile,
go.
turn left onto Edwards Boulevard.
I think we're getting pretty close. And there is a hot tub and a pool with my name on it here very shortly. Actually, probably a shower first and then that.
Turn left onto Edwards Boulevard.
I'm going to follow this dude here.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Oaklawn Drive.
Alright, we're getting close. He's on Oaklawn. So, anyways, thanks for following along if you followed along this far. One of my goals, maybe I'll talk about it in an upcoming video, was to actually do this ride on this cafe racer. So, not the ideal bike for this sort of thing. I mean, as you see, there's just a small, I'm not even sure I'd call it a windscreen. It definitely does help on the freeway, keep a bit of the wind off of the chest, but not on the head.
Turn right onto Oaklawn Drive.
Alright, here we go. But that was one of my goals, was once I kind of got used to the bike here, and
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
alright, there we go. When I got used to the bike, I always thought about taking a nice long trip, and so now I have a decision to make, I guess, which is to say, do I want to keep this bike? Do I want to go with the Motoguzzi 85 TT? I want to continue doing more of this. Although I will say, it wasn't terrible on this bike. It's a little cramped in the cockpit with the bag behind me. If I didn't have the bag behind me, it'd be all right. But so anyways, here we are. Hopefully Google's going to tell me exactly which house it is. But anyways, thanks for following along these last 1,300 miles. I appreciate it. Hopefully Dan's out here going to weigh me down or something.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh, is this it? I think this might be it. This has got to be it. All right. We are here. Thank you for following along.